Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs to overcome the challenge of work-life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is build and design a life that you love. I learned this from my own personal experience, and this is very powerful. I would recommend finding a quiet place, grabbing a pen and a paper, and journaling with yourself by preparing two lists. One list called Things That I Love in My Own Entrepreneurial Life, and the second list called Things I don't love in my own entrepreneurial life. When you write these lists, something happens inside you. You start to see clearly. You start to recognize what you actually love, what you enjoy, what brings you energy, what reminds you of your core values, and what habits are connected to a meaningful and successful life. And at the same time, you see what is draining you, wasting your time, stealing your focus, damaging your health, and preventing you from being the entrepreneur you always want to be. After you prepare these two lists, you make a plan. You start working on your habits, on your routines. You remove some of those things that are connected to harmful or unproductive habits by breaking them, replacing them, closing the door on them, shutting them down, blocking them, and refusing to give them power over your life. And then you start building new habits, new routines. You come up with new rituals around what you love doing or the values that you want to grow inside yourself, what makes you happy in your daily entrepreneurial life. For example, for me personally, I don't love watching TV. I don't love playing video games. I don't love scrolling on social media and viewing other people's posts. I don't love dating or using one of those dating apps or going to restaurants, especially fast food restaurants that serve unhealthy food products that waste your time, waste your energy, waste your money, or hanging out with people all the time. I don't love traveling. I don't find any meaning or value or joy in doing those things. What I do love is very different. I love reading books. I love doing research. I love exploring new topics, studying and learning new skills. I love sports and being fit. I love working with kids and students in schools. I love entrepreneurship. It lights me up. It makes me very happy, excited, driven. It excites me. I love building businesses. I love making progress. I love being successful. I love helping others and being in service for others and making a difference in this world. So I started removing everything that was consuming too much of my time, my energy, my focus, and my life. I blocked fast food restaurants from my list because those were impacting my health, stealing my money from my account, and wasting hours of my day. I stopped going to certain sport activities because they drained my energy and prevented me from focusing on my goals. I stopped going to hang out with friends in the evenings because I kept coming home late and had done nothing to move closer to my dreams in my business, in my daily entrepreneurial life. I stopped going to hockey games because I would eat, consume unhealthy food products and not even enjoy the event itself. I stopped watching TV because it was taking a big chunk of my time that I could have invested in learning something new, reading books, or practicing some hobby. And I realized something: if I keep repeating these habits, I will end up in a life that I don't enjoy, that I don't love, that doesn't make me feel happy, successful, nor fulfilled. I will become someone I don't want to be. I will be living a lifestyle that has no meaning or purpose for me. So I replaced those things with what I love. I started helping the gymnastics club with their training, their activities, and their events. And every time I came back home, I felt happy. I felt fulfilled. I felt alive. I felt aligned with my core values. I felt like I was living a life with meaning and purpose. I was excited. I was so happy whenever I held that gymnastics sport club. This is why journaling is powerful. This is why taking inventory of your habits, of your routines that aren't serving you, is very necessary. You learn what is shaping your life, what makes you happy. You see what is influencing your future. You understand what habits you need to break and what habits you need to build. My best advice for you is to make journaling a ritual that is part of your daily entrepreneurial life. Journal about the things you are doing currently every day that aren't making you happy or they're making you happy. Journal about whether those habits are worth your time, your energy, your health, your happiness, or your future. If you have habits that are not making your life any better, replace them, break them with good ones. If you have habits that are stealing your joy, remove them. If you have habits that don't make you feel happy, successful, fulfilled in your daily entrepreneurial life, change them, break them, remove them, replace them. Because when you do things you love, things that bring you joy, happiness, purpose, progress, health, fulfillment, and success, you will wake up one day and realize that you built a life you actually want to live. So, my best advice for you is do things you love, avoid the things that you don't love, and watch your entire entrepreneurial life transform. That's it. That's what I got for you in this episode. I hope you enjoyed listening and learned something new today. So that way you can transform your entrepreneurial life. Please don't forget to follow me on iTunes or Spotify. This is where you will get weekly episodes from my podcast. And follow me on Instagram. This is my main social media platform. This is where I share my content full of tips, personal experiences, mistakes, failures, habits, and things that I learned from my own personal experience. Thank you so much for listening to this episode, and I can't wait to publish the next one. Bye, everyone.